I felt high hopes. Like, yeah, I was, oh my gosh. It just make me so sad, like how this all went down. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, I'm back with another video. So today I'm going to be doing a story time on how I got slit up. And if y'all don't know what that means, basically I'm trying to say I was supposed to have went somewhere with someone and they never showed up. So yeah, it's a pretty sad story, and I don't really like telling it because it's kind of embarrassing, but I just thought I'd give y'all something because I have been wanting to do another story time for a while now, and so I thought I would just, like, you know, give it to y'all. So I want to keep this person discreet because obviously I don't want his business put out there, and I don't want y'all bashing him like that for doing this to me. I'm gonna start off with the little small details first. This boy, we're gonna call him Kevin. I'm gonna call him Kevin. I don't know why, but we're gonna call him Kevin. I met him in Ybor, and I had started talking to him from that day on. Me and him was talking for like a good week, I believe, and it was going good at first. Like, everything was going fine until I started realizing that every night at like 10 o'clock he would block my number, and I would not hear from him for the rest of the day or the rest of the night. And I kind of got a red flag there. Like, I was like, well, why are you blocking my number at this time? And he would be like, oh, my phone would just be dead, and you know, I have a long day at work or whatever, because he would work from 6 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the afternoon. And I know that his break was at 11 o'clock because he would always call me on his break, which is at 11. And then he would always come when he get off work, which is at 6 o'clock. But he would never tell me what time he went into work until, like, we're gonna get into that. But yeah, Kevin would block me at night, and sometimes even earlier than 10 o'clock. But I did not even notice that. But sometimes he would block me even earlier than 10 o'clock, and I would peep and I realized it. And so one day, after me and him was talking, I had told him, I was like, don't block my number because I see that my messages aren't going through at a certain time, and the message would turn green. And he would be like, oh no, I'm not blocking your number. Why you think that? I'll put some messages. I still have the messages, y'all, because this was so recent. And yeah, it was recent, like a few days ago. Yeah, he was telling me he was my friend, but I knew he was. I'm not your girlfriend. Like, I can't tell you, like, you know, who you can talk to and who you can't talk to, but just don't block my number. Because I thought that, so this stuff, like, I've learned that. Like, I've learned that I have to be like that with people. And so, you know, I was more lenient to him talking to other people. Bitch, I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you not, don't block my number. So I told him that, and he was like, I'm not blocking your number. And I said, okay. And that's when we went back, like, our day or whatever. So we started making plans on going out to eat on Friday, which is the Friday that just passed. We started making plans on going out to eat that day. He was also making plans to go to the bowling alley because my sisters wanted to go to the bowling alley, and they said, well, just have him meet you there. And I was like, okay, that's fine. And when I said that we was planning on going on a date, I meant we was going on a date, but I was going to have my sister, like, somewhere in the area to watch over me. Like, I'm a very scared person, y'all, and I watch a lot of videos on YouTube. I'm not naive to nothing. Like, I know stuff be going on in the world. I'm not naive at all. I'm not gullible. I'm not none of that. Like, I told my sister, like, you know, just stay in the area or even sit in the same restaurant as we're eating, just so I can be careful. And I was even going to bring a pocket knife, y'all. I'd be scared. Like, I don't know, but so I told her that, and she's like, okay. So that's when we started planning everything. I got the fan turned on, so I know y'all can barely hear me, so I'm going to talk a bit louder. But we started planning to go places and everything like that, and we was going to go out to eat, and I was going to have my sister in the restaurant with us. So that night came, and I found like a cute little outfit. I'll try to insert a picture of the outfit I had put on. I had found a cute little outfit to put on, and I was trying to look my best for him because it's been a while since I talked to anybody new. And if you know me, I'll be wanting to make sure I don't want anybody who I talk to be able to say anything bad about me. Like I don't know, like, I just don't be wanting nobody that I talk to say anything, be able to say anything bad about me. But it has not really helped. But yeah, I still thought I would just give it a chance. This one time, pulling a cute little outfit, and I started texting his phone, you know, and I was like, oh, mind you, I still know his work schedule, so I was like, maybe after a certain time he had to put his phone away. Like, he can't text at work after a certain time, so I let him put his phone away, and I would not text him no more until 6 o'clock hit. And at this point, I'm rushing to get my eyebrows done. I got my eyebrows done now, but at the time of our date, I did not have my eyebrows done. So I was rushing to get my eyebrows done at the nail shop, and they ended up closing. Even though I kept calling their phone telling them to stay open because I'm going to be on my way, but I guess I took too long, so they ended up closing them, which was not a big deal to me. I just was still ready to have my night with him, just to have fun, and, you know, just to talk about everything that we I knew a bit about him, but I did not know enough, and I really wanted to get to know him better or whatever. And so And it was like really the first time a boy asked me to go on a date with him, and so I felt so good, and I felt high hopes. Like, yeah, I was, oh my gosh, it just made me so sad, like how this all went down. I kept calling his phone. I was like, where are you, whatever, but he wasn't answering the phone because he was at work, as I said before. So I waited till 6 o'clock hit, and I started calling his phone even more, and then hours kept going by. It was from 6 to 7 to 7 to 8 to 8 to 9. So at this point, me and my sisters all making assumptions. We're like, well, maybe he's asleep. Maybe he set his alarm. They're telling me maybe he set his alarm for a certain time for him to wake up. You know, he'd be tired after work, so maybe he just went to sleep and took a nap before he went or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, that could be or whatever. So after the second hour go by, after it turned 8 o'clock, I was like, no way. I was like, he's not waking up. So I had told him that. I told him that. And they was like, oh no, Naya, just give it some time. I just give it a few hours. They see me getting upset, and they see me getting worried. So they were trying their best to like calm me and to make sure that I did not, like, you know, do the most. Yeah, they just kept trying to convince me that this boy was not standing me up. But after a while, I was saying like maybe he not. But then after a while, y'all, I started realizing that it was that, and I was like, you know, I was so bummed out because it was like it was my first time. I thought I had a chance or whatever, and you know, it didn't go that way. And mind y'all, the boy would always want to see me. Like, y'all, he would always text me like, where you out for the pull up? And I was like, I'd be like, no, I'm not. You know, I was trying to act nonchalant towards him. Like, I was act like I did not like him, but I really did like him. But I just did not want to show it. I was too scared to show it because like I have been did so wrong, y'all, so many times just by showing who I really was. And so I was like, I'm not going for it. So I would just like cut, like I would just like act like I didn't give a fuck about him, but really I did like him. And so I would tell him like, no, if you wanted to see me, I was like, no, you're not gonna come see me. And he would, even times where I'd be like, I'm on the road, and he was like, well, send me your location, I'll just come wherever you at, like that. And to this day, like I say, okay, let's go out to eat or whatever, and then now you want to sit up and like you don't see my messages. Like, what the fuck? Like, he is just that night we had went to the movies, and no, we went to the bowling alley instead. My sister took me to the bowling alley, and it was me, my sister, and my other little sister, and then me, my little sister, and my big sister. We all went to the bowling alley, and we were just there having a good time. And at first I was not even gonna pay to bowl, but I was like, you know what, rather than me just sitting here being sad or mope or whatever, I might as well just like, you know, do something or whatever. So she convinced me to pay for a bowling alley, like for bowling shoes or whatever, and I started paying bowling. And I started to like let loose. I felt a little bit better after a while. I was like having fun. I ended up buying pizza and stuff like, and I don't even like spending money, but I started buying pizza, and I was just started doing all type of stuff, and it was fun until I got back in the car and I started thinking about it again. And I was like, I'm just like, I was still waiting for him to text me. Like, of course it wasn't leaving my mind. Like, maybe he was gonna text me. And so I thought that was gonna happen eventually, but y'all, 12 o'clock hit, 1 o'clock hit, and he still did not text or call my phone. So at this point, I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, all hope is lost, and I was not even worried about it no more. And they seen it out. They seen it. It was like, you still mad about it or whatever. And I was like, yeah, duh, shit. So after that, we had went back to drop my sister friend off home, and we went to go drop him off home. I get in the house and I took a shower, and then we started laying down, and I don't think we talked about the situation that night. I don't think we just got in bed and started talking about it. I think we just all went to sleep because we were so tired. But got back home, laid down, went to sleep, and then the next morning I woke up, and y'all, this would happen every morning. He would call my phone at like 11 o'clock, and I would still be asleep, but I would wake up to the call on my sister, answer the phone, like, oh, she sleep, and he'd be like, okay, tell her to call me when she wake up, or whatever, and I'd be like, okay. And obviously I call him when I wake up, but this time I woke up to his phone call, and we got on the phone, and this boy says, what you doing? So I'm like, out of all things you could have said to me, you said, what you doing? Like, what do you mean, what am I doing? Well, what do you mean what I'm doing? Like, so at this point, I did not even, like, y'all, I'm still in my sleep, so I'm not gonna talk. Hung up the phone, like 2 seconds later, I hung up the phone. He still got the question, like, I did not answer his question or whatever. So after he said, what you doing, I had hung up on him, and I texted him. I don't forgot shit, but I'll put the messages right here. So I had texted him and said that he did not try to call me, he did not try to text me, he did not ask me like nothing. Like, but at first I was like, maybe he's trying to give me time to cool down, bitch. It's been like 3 days, and bitch, I'm cool now. Nothing still ain't pop off. So at this point, I'm just thinking, you know, like all the reasons why maybe I should be thankful that I'm not, you know, communicating with him no more. But I don't really care about them reasons. if I'm being honest. But yeah, I don't know what advice I should give myself about next time. Only thing I wish I would have did was not answer the phone for him when he called me, and maybe I should have like call him back later and try to see why he did it, because I still want to know if the reasons that they was telling me was the reason why this boy didn't come. Like, I don't know, yeah, maybe, I don't know, but we have not heard from each other since then, and yeah, that's basically the story. Like, that's basically what happened to me and how I got stood up. It's embarrassing. That's all I can really say is it's embarrassing. So, so all I gotta say is, next time I'm going to, I don't know what I can do different. Like, I don't know, like, it just,
next time just take care of red flags. Just pay attention to the red flags.
I don't know. But yeah, y'all, that's basically it for the story. I got stood up. It's not even funny, but that's basically it for the story time, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't laugh at me. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching this video. Please subscribe, like, and comment. And for more videos, just request them down below. I will gladly get to them for y'all. Like I said, do not repost this video. She got stood. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm already hurting and embarrassed. Don't do that. Yeah, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next video.